Hi everyone, this is Stephanie from Studio 23 Arts. I'm going to do a swipe pour today. The colors I'm using are Deco Art Crystal Blue, that's the Arteza Pearl Turquoise, Violet from Artist Loft, and the Metallic Cobalt Blue from Artist Loft. And for my cell activator, I'm using the iridescent white. So I'm going to start out by just making some puddles on the canvas. This is a 10 by 10 canvas. So there's no wrong way to do this. I just like to make little puddles in random spots, just whatever I'm feeling for the day. So I just kind of go back and forth between the colors, spread it out randomly, just as I said, however I'm feeling for the day. So I just like to make sure that I get good coverage on the canvas so that it's going to cover well, and make sure that it's going to cover the sides really well. So I hope everyone's doing really well. This is my first video that I'm posting, so I hope you all really like it. I've been painting for about a year now, but this is, as I mentioned, my first video. I've had lots of people mention to me that they want me to share how I make my paintings, so I figured the easiest way would be to make a video of it. I really like to do swipes, so I figured that would be the first one that I would share. Once I get all the paint on the canvas, I like to use just a little piece of plastic to do my swiping with, and so once we get that all on there, I'll put a little bit of the cell activator on the plastic and just swipe randomly, no real pattern or anything, just whatever your fancy, wherever it takes you. So just about have all the paint on the canvas there. So a couple more spots there. Just want to make sure all the spots are filled in. And then we can start swiping. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna just put a little bit of the, sorry, I think that was a little glitch on the editing. I'm sorry about that. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the cell activator on the edge just of a little piece of plastic, and I'm gonna just drag it slowly through the paint. This is twice the speed, so definitely if you're doing it, take your time and go slowly. This is sped up a little bit. So I like to go randomly kind of in all different directions because it creates nice designs for the painting. So I'll kind of turn the canvas around and go in all different directions and just see what it creates. And rather than wiping off on the paper towel, I'll just wipe off on the edges so that it gives a little bit of paint on the edges, moistens it off, helps the paint flow over the edges a little bit better. So it's hard to tell, I'm not quite zoomed in as well as I could be, but it's creating some really beautiful cells here. Once we get zoomed in on the end, you'll really see this is turning out really pretty. So after a few swipes with the plastic, I like to switch to a palette knife just so for some of the smaller areas. So I'll do a few swipes, and I like to leave a bit of solid as well, just for a little bit of variation in the design, so I don't swipe all of it. just to make it a little bit more interesting. So once I'm happy with the design, we'll give it a little spin. I like to kind of go through and touch things up after I've finished swiping. I'll usually take a little toothpick and fine-tune things a little bit as well. Do a few swirls just to touch things up. I'm just about happy with it there. Oh, one more to swipe. So, and you can do all sorts of things. You can even take the toothpick and you can kind of wreck it. I like to kind of make some swirls along the lines where I swiped, just to give it a neat look. But you can swirl all sorts of designs through the swipe to give it a really neat design. Whatever, as I said, there's no wrong way to paint, no wrong way to do this. It's whatever you are feeling like doing. It's as long as you're having fun doing it, there's really no wrong way to go about it. That's the best part about painting. That's what I love about it. And I always make sure before I stretch it out to pop all the bubbles with the torch. And any dry areas on the canvas, I put a little bit of any white paint I have mixed up, just so that it rolls off the canvas and doesn't roll underneath itself, and don't lose any of the design. So just make sure that that's done before I spin it out. So it just takes a minute or so to do that, and then we'll give it a spin. And this is definitely, this is still sped up. So, you know, when you're painting, take your time. You know, there's no need to rush through. Just sort of take your time, making sure you're happy with your design, and just enjoy the process. That's really what it's all about. All right, we'll give that another spin now and see how this looks. One more, I think. There's just one edge there that it doesn't want to seem to go over. I had to tilt it a little bit to get it to go over that one edge. But this is looking really pretty. Here, I'll show it to you up close. I'll zoom in and you can see the wet result here. It's got turned out with some really beautiful lacing. The colors went really beautifully together. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share the video, and hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks so much. Bye.